Okay, everyone. So, one of the movies I want to look at has once again been reshuffled. Oh, but there are some pause I can say as well. It's other projects, and good progress on the videos I have planned for next week. Hey, and not only have I re-upped my Nintendo Online subscription for an entire year, but knock on wood, the new Super Mario RPG is on its way and should be here on launch day, give or take a couple days depending on transit. In the meantime, though I'll talk about the original in another special nostalgic rave, which I've decided to do only on occasions where I really think it's necessary and worthy. So let's talk about the original Super Nintendo Super Mario RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. So, this game was a bit overlooked when it initially came out, coming out near the end of the Super Nintendo's life cycle, and in my case, because on the Sega Genesis side, there's one of many titles through its re-releases and my own retroactive appreciation of Super Nintendo itself, began to appreciate and especially, I think that definitely times were right for a full-on remake to come out, and it was definitely a good note for to go on as the last collaboration at that time between Nintendo and Square for the latter jump ship to Sony instead. And also like how even though Miyamoto objected to using the pre-rendered style for the main series, it is a pretty solid fit for the spin-off, and even the remake is doing a good job at updating it as well as respecting it. So let's continue. On top of having familiar uh, Mario figures as allies, including the Toads, Bowser, basically forced to do an enemy mine against the game's actual villains, and Princess Peach, or Toadstool as they called at the time. There are also allies that became followings of their own, such as Mallow, who is a frog, who resembles more like a marshmallow tree, like his name, and of course fan favorite Gino, a puppet who is quite handy with a pop gun, and basically it's like if you were playing like a Magic Gunman and a different fantasy title, well, and it is one that have combined the best of at that time of both Mario and Square. And even though they have some of an advisory role in the remake, and like this time it's relative to newcomer Art Piazza. Apologies for pronunciation there. It's going to be attached with the reversion. And of course, the music make great use of Super Nintendo sound font. I also kind of like the variety of not as familiar foes such as the Goombas, Paracoopas, and Spinies, but ones like the Frogos, and I just finally beat that no good thief Croco. He always gave me a hard time when I was younger and still kind of does. Pro tip: make sure you have plenty of mushrooms, honey syrup to store your magic points, and make sure that you know the level up knows like the fire flower attack. You'll need it. Combat is a nice mixture of the usual RPG timing mechanics with familiar Mario special abilities such as being able to pull off impressive jump combos, using a hammer, and also other various magic spells. I kind of like how even like the melee attacks, you time the button press just right, you can actually get bonuses, which is actually being enhanced even further in the remake. We'll make clear I didn't look up too many details until this week. I typically don't look up leaks actively. I just look up enough information to get me up to speed before I start playing. And because I like to go in with fresh experience whenever I can. And it looks like this will be shaped up to be another landmark title and such a banner year for not only the franchise but also games as a whole. I've been playing the original, extending my Super Nintendo Mini to get ready, and I will continue to do so up till this game comes out this Friday. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now. Well, let me know how you feel about this game if you played before, and I will see you all very soon. So let's go.